Hey guys, I hope you can hear me. It's been quite a while that I did on YouTube to paint, but I'm here now, and please let me know if you can hear me or not, because I know my microphone is on, but I don't. So I'm glad my computer works. Yay! We'll see if it really works though. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna uh, freeze or what. So we'll just play it by ear. But anyway, I got um, my canvas out, and I just have an 8x10 right now, and I'm gonna do kind of a red color everything. So I like red anyway. So and possibly I'll do um, pink also. Now, as you can see, I don't put any paint on my canvas, or I don't put any paint on my palette until I know for sure what I'm gonna make paint. So I got red, pink, and white. So what I want you guys to do is um, wonder what I'm gonna paint. Um, I might paint a city. Might paint Valentine's Day. Whatever, whatever you like me to paint. Of course, I'll paint whatever I want to paint, but um, where do these go? I'm just wondering if this thing goes up. I guess not. Well, okay. That way you guys can see it more, but I'm sorry, you guys can't really see what I'm painting anyway, but I'm gonna take my brush. I'm gonna take a small brush because even though it takes probably forever to paint my canvas, but this brush has a little green in it still. I don't know. I should wash my brushes like once a week or whatever, but I only wash them with soap and water. I don't even use Dawn, which I probably should. So anyway, I'm gonna start painting up top red. I'll if you guys can't see this painting, that's okay because I'm gonna lift it up so you guys can see it more. So I'm painting the top right now with red. I don't really know what I'm gonna paint. I do it as I go because it's easier that way than to know ahead of time what I'm gonna paint. So might be anything. Every painting I do is kind of a surprise. Sometimes I'll tell you what I'm painting, but I'd rather have it a surprise. And now I'm going to switch to pink without washing my brush. This is neon pink, so it's really, really beautiful. Now I'm going to, without washing my brush, I'm going to add white on the bottom. I try not to use too much paint on my palette because then I waste it. But anyway, I'm going to waste it anyway because there's a lot of paint still on there. But As soon as I can find out what I'm going to paint, it'll be easier. I'm sorry, guys, if you can't see my painting. I don't know why that is. I think because I gotta put this computer down a little bit. There we go. Now you can see it. That's great. Oh no, don't freeze. Okay. It was frozen just for a second. I hate when it freezes. It's like you can't talk or nothing. It's just complete frozen, like it's ignoring you or something. But as we wait for this to dry, um, what I do when I do circles sometimes, I take a round lid like this, or I even got bigger lids somewhere. I don't know where they went now. I got bigger lids. This is a small lid, well, sort of a small lid. But what I do is just keep the lids off soda bottles and just keep them, and that's how I do circles usually. And usually I'll do circles in my mind too. I mean, I've been doing it in my mind for quite some time, but um, sometimes I like to do circles with the lid because that way it's even. But it doesn't matter how you do circles. You can do it with a lid. You can do it in your imagination. It doesn't really matter. So, however you do it, I'm sure it's gonna look great. And also, I use pink and red and white. So a lot of times I will use sometimes gray background, sometimes blue background. Uh, Very seldom I'll use black background if I do flowers and stuff. But you have to find out what background is good for the canvas. Um, I do a lot of my paintings from my imagination because I kind of like it that way. You can do your paintings however you want. You can use your imagination. You can use other people's paintings, but try to keep it. Well, I won't use other people's paintings, but you can easily use paint by number, which I usually do. But today it's just going to be something else. So right now it's going to be kind of a surprise. So I'm probably going to pick another color, which is I'm going to pick this one. This one is crimson, which I haven't used crimson yet. So I'm going to use that. And I'll try not to put too much on my palette because really with a little paint you can it goes a long way. So let's see here. Now I think I'm gonna paint a big huge heart on my canvas. A big heart. And then I'm gonna sorry. Um I may use green because I might paint like leaves around it or something. So, but I will definitely paint a big, huge heart. So I'm using a small brush. And this heart is going to be huge. Now, if you come to the point where you run out of paint, you have to dip your brush again. Because paint doesn't go the whole way, unfortunately. The reason being is why I'm doing this is because Valentine's Day is coming up. That's why I'm making a heart. There's a big, huge heart. Let me go over it again. you want to, you can make a truck that has hearts in it, or well, right now I'm not making any landscapes or anything. I'm just gonna make a heart. And I always tell everybody, do not be afraid if you mess up. Because one thing about artists, they all make mistakes. And if you mess up, you can repaint it over again, like I always do. When I mess up on a painting, I'll paint the canvas white and just start over. I mean, it's just that's the only way to do it. Otherwise, well, I want to throw my paintings away. I mean, if I messed up, I would just repaint them. But I never once threw a painting away, even though I did. Even when I didn't like it, I would just go over it and repaint it and stuff. So it's it's really not that. Don't feel bad about yourself if you make a mistake or whatever, because everybody does. I mean, even I make a mistake. I try not to do a lot, but I do. I make mistakes, and we all gotta learn not to be scared of making a mistake, because a mistake happens all the time. So anyway, I'm gonna pick another brush. I would suggest it be a round brush like this one. I got a lot of brushes, and sometimes I have to buy new ones, because a lot of times if you have a wooden brush and you clean it, the upper part comes off, the brush comes off. So instead of gluing it back together, I just throw it out because I can buy more brushes. So, and I got a lot of paint too. So I've been organized. What I did yesterday, I organized my office, made sure all the paint is together. That way I don't have to keep finding it. And so I keep all my paint together and stuff. So now I'm gonna put like green around the heart, so it's gonna be really cool. Here we go. Now if the red goes into the green, that's fine. Oops. That's fine if it's like this, because obviously the paint didn't dry yet. I don't know how long it takes paint to dry. Oh shoot, did it again. I don't know how long it takes the paint to dry on the canvas, but I always paint wet on wet. I hardly ever paint dry on dry, or yeah, dry on dry. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use uh, liner brush. This is a liner brush. What I'm going to do is take the green, kind of whoosh it out. See how I kind of whoosh it out? I don't even add any more paint. I just whoosh it from the paint that I already added. Liner brushes are so cool. I mean, they do. Liner brushes do good fur and stuff like that. And the fan brush does waterfalls and everything. Okay. good. I think that's pretty good. Now, what do you think I should do next? I don't know. Maybe I'll go on the outside of the heart and kind of make a highlight or something with white. See how I do that? I just kind of go outside the heart with white. Makes it look like 3D. 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 Boy, I can't talk today, I swear. Yeah, I haven't been on YouTube for a long time. Well, last week I think it was, I was sick, and then before I just never had any energy to go. So now I'm gonna take the liner brush and I'm gonna put the white on the whatever you call 'em. That's all we're pretty much doing today is the heart. Since I mean, I could do other stuff too, but we'll do this today, and possibly I'll be on YouTube a little bit more than I was. So we'll just play it by. I usually do it one day at a time. I mean, however I feel, that's when I do it. I don't really make a schedule of doing it, but I do it when I feel good or whatever. There's that. Looks cool so far. Um, Let me see what else. Think what else I can do. Um, Maybe I can make a or inside of the heart. Make it like a peak. But this one has to be kind of small because you don't want to go over the other heart. Okay. How do you like it? Good. Um, Now over here, I'm gonna paint a green heart. And I'm gonna paint the inside of it. Hearts are so easy to paint. That's why I decided to paint it today because since it's almost Valentine's Day. Okay, now take the small brush, this one I guess, yeah, and I'm gonna put like little dots on the inside. Okay, there we go. And now, um, pretty cool, huh? Never seen, but you never seen Valentine's Day uh, picture like this. One thing I really know want to know how to do is design paint. Like paint designs, that would be fun. And then now I'm adding, oops, now I'm adding red and white. Make it look kind of cool. Wow. Okay, now I'm gonna add pink. I'm trying to use all the paint so I don't waste it. See how I do that? I kind of do it lightly. I don't press hard on the brush. Try not to press too hard on the brush. That's cool. This one I gotta decorate a little bit more. Now, I'm gonna try to like, now, wow, nobody's watching. Oh, darn it. Well, you guys can watch anytime. You guys don't have to watch right now. Now I'm gonna put some green, not all the way around, but a little bit here and there. There's so much you can do for a heart. I mean, there is. There's so much stuff you can do with a heart. I mean, people use hearts all the time. Let's see. Almost looks like an animal. It would almost look like an animal. This one does. That one looks like a heart. But yeah, you can animals. If you notice, animals comes in shapes. Some circle, some square, some oval, like a bird. Bird is oval, and a lot of animals are mostly circle or square. But I know right now I can't really make an animal. Um, One of these days I'll show you guys an animal. But right now I just can't seem to make one. I'm gonna put some spikes down here. Like I said, I'm trying to use up all my paint. Put some spikes down here. Now we put some doodly dad up here. See, now this heart is better than this one. This one, I don't know, I could have done better. But see, mistakes happen all the time. And I don't really want to erase this one because I can really decorate it. Like I can make a flower in it. Not a very big flower, but I can make a flower in it. See? Now I made a flower for that one. Um, Actually, you know what? I'm going to make another flower over here. I'll make a red flower. Actually, well, it doesn't matter. I mean, sunflowers are usually yellow, but yeah, it doesn't really have to be. It's just pretty much a flower. It's not even sunflower. Then I color it or paint it. There. Now the stem. You know, actually, paint comes out of a palette real easy. You let the paint dry inside the palette, and then you just take a scissor and scrape it out, and it comes right out, which I noticed not too long ago. You know, right now I'm just going over the heart. Now this one's still cool. I like that one much better than this one, but that's okay. We all learn. I gotta make this one somehow better. Does it still look like a heart, that one? I hope so. Because I'm just kind of messing it up. That's what I'm doing. Because I'm trying to use up all my paint here. That's better. Seems like it's getting windy out there. What's that? Oh boy. I tell you what, I don't know, it's when the wind picks up everything blows. Well, it's kind of scary. I usually don't uh, paint a flower with a heart, but I figure I should do that. There we go. I think I'm pretty much done right now, guys. Um, I hope you enjoyed my painting today. It's a short video, 32 minutes, but almost 33. But usually my videos are like an hour, so I figured if I make it last less than that, people will be able to see it without spending an hour looking at my paintings. So I hope everybody has a good day. Um, until then, take care. Bye now.